A very special morning it is. It is a fantastic Monday. Monday. That means my partner this morning with in crime. I'll say that I have Angel Purlee with Americans for Prosperity. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. Monday. Kind of cloudy out there. Looking a little.
Oh no, I'm banking on today being like the most pretty day.
Yes, it's supposed to be. Yeah. Actually, and yesterday
week,
just kept getting warmer and warmer as it went on.
Yeah, my face fills out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of activities going on in the weekend. So
I think that today was like the pick of the week for me, actually, weather-wise, wasn't it? Because isn't the rain coming?
Yeah.
I think there's more rain.
There'll be more, and we need more. Can't get enough.
Oh.
Hey, bring on the rain. Jody Messina.
Why don't you just go ahead and just hit that pitch right there?
I will.
Why don't you hit that? Go right ahead.
Because tomorrow's another day. And I'm thirsty anyway. Just bring on the rain. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Singing in the rain, whatever. We always do. Do you know how many times that here on Coffee Club we've been talking about rain? That's okay though. We're not complaining. We're only raining.
Rain makes corn.
Explain.
And corn makes whiskey.
Some people like whiskey. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. All right. Okay. All right. Let's thank our sponsors this morning.
All right. Let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, First Harrison Bank, the Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Spring Valley Bank and Trust.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. And rolling a lot of right along here. Over the weekend, Salem had their prom. 'Tis the season. It's crazy when springtime, from the baseball to softball to Little League to soccer to golf to prom. Swimming, base or volleyball, all kinds of activities.
All the sports.
Everything. I'm sure
lacrosse, polo.
Wait, is lacrosse? Hang on. What's the one where you row? You row like
that
in a
is
boat.
Definitely not lacrosse.
Wait, lacrosse is it's got a net on the end, isn't that right?
Yeah,
that's right. What's the one where you row? What's the
like paddle?
Where they're in a long boat and like several people are in there and you row. Like you row
team. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. I would love to be on one of those. Well, first of all, I would probably be, you want that back person. I think the back person is like the solid. And I think the front would have to be a solid. And I'd have to be on the in-between somewhere. I would be the weakest link, but it would be so much fun. I just think that'd be hilarious. And I'm sure, like they come up with songs and like they do that as they row.
Oh, like kayaking?
No, there's kayaking, which I do like a good kayak.
Paddlers.
It's an Olympic sport even. Remember, I think Bloomington actually hosted it. It was hosted in Bloomington, the Olympic, I think the...
ChatGPT, where are you?
Help!
Maybe it's a rowing team.
Rowing team? Maybe that's what it's called, rowing. I'm on a rowing team. I would have to have a cool t-shirt. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
just called a crew.
Can you imagine your arms the next day?
Crew.
Crew. Maybe that's what it's called. Crew.
A rowing team is called a crew.
Well, that's cool. A crew. I would be like. I would not be mad to be a part of a crew like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have to be somewhere. I don't know how they position like your best people because I know there has to be like certain positions. So I'd want to be like the weakest link there. Like, because I wouldn't, I will do my best.
Arms you'd have to have.
That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the next day? I mean, like trying to lift like your Coke can there. You're trying to lift my coffee cup. Could somebody?
I'm not drinking a Coke.
What are you drinking? Something over there. Some kind of a energy thing. Yeah.
And a Lonnie.
And a big no thing over there. Well, on my coffee cup. Yeah, I know. I've got coffee going on over here. I know.
No.
My no.
Unless you got that water over there. Don't be pointing fingers over here.
True. But can you imagine like me, like the next day, like, could somebody please lift that coffee cup to my mouth? I mean, my arms would hurt so bad, I'm sure. But
well,
talk about a good workout, right?
Yes. But circling back to the OG comment, social media is my favorite during prom time.
Oh, seeing, oh my gosh, I know. Take all the photos. I want to see them all. I
Yeah,
love them. I love
like,
it. And they all look
send
beautiful.
me all the dresses, the hair,
Every bit of it. Love it all.
the suits, all. I mean, yeah. And it's so funny that people, I remember going like to somebody's house and stuff, but like people are actually going out and about and making these photos, which
Absolutely.
I think is really good, because looking back, like how cool would it be to refer back to those?
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool.
I do too. I'm all about it, and I love it. And you know, we do the prom dress giveaway, and it's so cool because some of these dresses we see and use photos, and I'm like, oh, they did it, and they look so beautiful, so gorgeous. And of course, like you were talking about, going to destinations, going to different places, and then even going locally around here. You know, there's so many cool places. But I mean, I know, but like some of them went out of town, but then I saw, some went out of town, which were beautiful, but then some just locally did around here. And I think it's just, yeah, I'm with you. It's stunning. And just like Harry Hines, he used to work here years ago. He has passed. He was a wonderful friend of mine, but he always said, this is the time of your life that you'll never get it back. This is the time when you're the youthfulness to
prom is so, it's just so fun. It's just,
I know.
I mean, it is. And I hope that, you know, everybody was safe. Everybody had a good time. Everybody's feeling it Monday morning, going back to school, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, prom season is a social media fun time.
Yeah.
That right there is like, yeah. Now I'm happy that I can see this. This is something that lights up the feed here.
Absolutely. Which we love. Keep doing it. All right. We're moving on to the 28th day of April, almost downhill slide of the month. Crazy to think that. We'll be in May. Isn't that crazy to think? May 2025. We'll be right around the river bend here. Crazy. We getting up, and we got Derby, we got the steamboat race, we've got Derby Unbridled, and then we've got the Derby. I mean, it's a kick. I'm just thinking
Derby.
I'm the night before the Derby. Oh my goodness. Oaks. Yeah. There's so much going on.
Oaks,
yeah.
The Derby.
Talk
Derby to me.
Yeah. 'Tis the season. This is okay. So to the 28th day of April, today is biological clock day. That biological clock is ticking.
Does it click? Yes, it clicks.
It click.
That is something. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll click itself.
That's exactly right. Clean comedy day. I love clean comedy. I like it.
Nate Bargatze.
And he hilarious.
He is fabulous.
He is so funny. Yeah.
If you have not heard him, get him.
Yeah.
He's coming. He's getting closer and closer, y'all. This is an opportunity to take advantage.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he is. He is great. And the story of like just the type of human he is with his wife.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I like when he talks about her. Yeah, which is often, you know, I mean, then we talked about the kids.
Yes. It's my understanding she's at every show.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Or at least I think, or tries to be, maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of pressure to put on her. But it was my understanding. Yeah, she's at the show.
I love that.
So,
yeah. And that's where I like. See, I love comedy. I'm all about fun and having great. But I like it. I like it to be clean. I don't have to.
I'm always curious whenever he's like, I didn't tell her this one, so here we go. And I'm like, did you really not tell her, or is that part of the act too? I don't know. He's funny. I think that just his mannerisms, like when he tells his jokes, I feel like just in a conversation with him, I couldn't help but just laugh. Even just having a regular conversation with him.
Yeah.
He's good. I really like him.
Remember the one, and I think I've talked about it before, but when the school calls and he said, "You do know I'm the dad," and it just, I would love if I was the school. I bet they were cracking up.
Yeah, was he the one that said there are two numbers there?
Yeah, that's exactly
him. Decided to call the dad.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not even sure where my child's school's at. It's so funny. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so clean comedy day, love it. Great poetry reading day. Don't know it, love a great poetry reading, love that. Here we go. International Pay It Forward Day. It seems like that was like, for some reason, it seems like that's like the hype of that have kind of gone down. Do you feel that? I feel like, or do people sometimes now this is really cool. And if you're listening, okay, this happened in Salem. Um, this group of, I don't know how many there were, of prom kids that were going out to eat, and they were eating, and someone paid for all of their food.
Oh, that's.
And I want to just say that's above and beyond. You talk about, and the prom guy and gals, there was more than one of them, called their parents and were like, "You're not going to believe this. We just got our meal paid for." So
Oh, they have not learned. You can't tell the parents you got it paid for. You got to keep that moolah,
money,
y'all.
keep that money. But anyway, I just thought that was
Just
very
kidding.
well. I know. I think they were just
I know.
over the moon, just so excited. Isn't that very kind? I think that's very nice. So, whoever you
I'm
are,
gonna say they paid for our food, but I tipped them all my money, so I have none left.
that would be your story. You would tell me, yeah.
Um,
But I definitely think whoever did that, and of course they, will probably never know, but that's hats off to you. I mean, what a great person, what a great thing to do. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think that's really cool.
Yeah. So that was cool. So international pay it forward. So
Do they know who it was?
no, nope. They have no idea. They don't know who did it. And the mother got on Facebook and was talking about it. One of the
One of the moms.
yeah, one of the moms got on there and said that I don't know who did this, but you don't understand how nice this was. And you think about like in high school, money's really tight and stuff too, and prom can get kind of pricey, and then going out, taking out to a nice dinner, and then somebody paying for it. That's pretty awesome. So hats off to whoever did that.
Those
Those are good stories. I love
the unexpected, like the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's like a wow moment.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. Well, that gives a hope for there are really good people in this world still.
I think there's a lot of that, and I think there's a lot, and I love to tell the good stories because I think the negative ones
able to also like the ability to do that. Like if
Yeah.
you're able to, like even better. I understand some people would love to do that, but just maybe don't have the ability.
right.
But if you're able to and you can and you do, good for you. Like
Yeah.
that's awesome.
But I feel like, yeah, you'll get it back. I mean, you're always blessed back, and I think that's just so awesome.
Comes full circle.
It does.
It'll
It
come
does.
back around.
So, and I love the good stories. Yes. And sometimes the negatives, can be so much, but there's a lot of good kids and there's a lot of good stories and there's a lot of good people. So we got to focus on that for sure.
What a good timing to give back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just kind of sets the tone for the night, right?
Oh, would you not be? Yeah, that would be a wonderful vibe, right? Especially
You got that
especially if
extra
you're
50 or 100 in that
especially
pocket.
if you're the young man that was supposed to pay for that.
Yeah.
And she ordered an appetizer, right?
Everybody look out. It's smiling. You go.
Yeah.
Look alive.
Yeah. International Pay It Forward Day. National Blueberry Pie Day. Ooh, blueberry pie. Yes, me, oh my.
I don't know if I've ever had blueberry pie.
Well, you need to. You need to go do that right now because a big
I don't
blueberry
know.
pie.
I'm a weird texture. So like I like blueberries. It's kind of okay. So blueberry pie would remind me of the what's that new thing? Where the things, it's a new thing. Or I guess it's not new. Those things that pop in your like
the bubbles.
Yes.
Well, they're cooked. They're not going to pop like that. I know the baba tea or bubble tea or whatever.
Bubba
tea. No, they're not going to. Which we differ on that because I like them. Because here's what my feeling is. Because here you are. If you've ever had it, like you have a straw and you're like, and like sometimes you suck out and you don't get one, and then all of a sudden you'll suck up and you'll get like 2 or 3, and it's just like a little surprise. I like it. I personally like them.
I do not.
I do.
It's not my thing.
I think it's fun. I think it's a fun thing. But
yeah, until I suck it up and it goes straight in the back of my throat, and I wasn't expecting it. And I'm like, well,
calm down that vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's. I like it. I think it's kind of fun. I don't drink them, but I like them. Yeah.
I don't drink them just because that reason.
Yeah. But
blueberry would have to really help me find something I like. But blueberry pie would remind me of like the little. Are they called little bobas? What's the?
No, they're not. They're little blueberries, but yeah, they're little bubble. I don't know what those things are called. Up in Annapolis, right there in the Circle Center there. No, is it Circle Center there? No, is it? Yeah, that around the courthouse there. They have one, and then there's one in Louisville. Remember? Yeah.
State House?
No, it's not the State House. What's the? It's not the State House. What's the middle of their main
Monument Circle?
Monument Circle? That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Monument Circle is at the big circle there.
Yes.
Yes.
Monument
Okay.
Circle.
Yeah. Monument Circle. Yeah.
Okay, you call it their courthouse.
Well, it's like it'd be like, wouldn't that be kind of like their courthouse? Would that
I
be?
definitely couldn't make
Put
out
the
what
two
you-
together? No, I don't know. Well, anyway, they have one there, and the flavors are good. It's good, but it's just different. I like it. But blueberry pie would not be the same because the blueberries are cooked, so it'd be a different texture. They would not be popping in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but blueberry pie. National Cubicle Day. Cubicle. Everyone has their own cubicle.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've ever worked in a cubicle, but I think if you had some really fun surrounding people,
Oh,
you
my
in
goodness.
A cubicle, like
But-
how fun.
And
would that
I've
be?
never worked in one either, but here's the funny thing about it is if you had one, you could hear everything that your neighbors were doing, right? I mean, like if your neighbors were
Oh,
on
yeah.
I mean, like there's
100.
no privacy in a cubicle. So it's
There's
almost
no
like,
privacy. That's the reason I'm saying, like, if you had
why are
some
the walls
fun
up? Why are they
people-
there? Like, you know what I mean? Why do we have a cubicle whenever I'm hearing everything? I guess maybe you can't
Maybe-
visually see,
yeah,
but
so you can see everything. I don't know.
do we want to see everything? Maybe
I mean,
not.
I'm not opposed to working in a cubicle. Like, you get the right people and like a little station over here.
Can you imagine how much we'd be talking though? Like, I mean, like everything. And then you'd have to roll
Maybe
your
that's the
chair
beauty
back.
of a cubicle is you don't want the privacy. So like you're trying to work, and you get to have the conversation.
But can you imagine like how many times I would have to roll my chair out and then go around to the other side of the cubicle to talk to the person? Like,
Or you could just stand up.
oh, I guess so.
Or you could just like stand up out of your chair.
That's like the restrooms at the drive-in. They're like one little, like if you stood up, your head is still over.
I cannot say that I don't think I've ever been to the bathrooms at drive-in. I also
Well,
don't go to the
you're
drive-in.
not in for a treat.
I
You've been
also
missing out,
don't go
okay?
to the drive-in.
Yeah. Well, that's
I
yeah.
can't make it.
I'm
I
sorry about that for
physically,
you.
like,
I'm sorry about that for you.
physically cannot make it.
Sorry about that for you. Okay. Anyway, National Cubicle Day, National Kiss Your Mate Day. Your mate. Hello,
Your
mate. Mate. Hello, mate.
Kiss your mate.
Kiss Your Mate Day. Yeah. Oh, National Superhero Day. Who's your favorite? Who is your favorite? Oh,
Listen, so
I'm
right,
torn
so
between
Little League, Park
lovers.
and Rec, we had Superhero Week last
yes,
week, right?
we did. Mhm.
I am torn.
Okay, let's do your top three because I have
Oh.
three that I'm like, and it's like, I don't know. I tell you what, if
I
all
mean,
three, if I could
Are
combine
we going DC comp? Like, what are we going?
any of it,
here?
any
'Cause,
of the
like,
above,
I just don't-
who is it?
Marvel,
Could
like,
be
what are we
all
doing
of the
here?
above, all the above. I want to just do my top three because I have three now. I had two, and now someone came in strong.
Okay. I don't know. If you ask me tomorrow, it might be different. So
Who is it on the Monday? Who
okay,
is
on
it?
this in this moment,
On this Monday,
and if you might ask me in an hour, and I might change. Okay, I'm gonna go with.
whoever's in front of me, whichever one's in front
I
of me.
know
right
which one have I watched recently. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go with Flash,
here. Okay,
and then
that's really like off the wall. Okay,
I know because I'm going DC. I
Okay,
didn't
go ahead.
Marvel on you. I know you thought I was gonna go Marvel.
I know.
I know.
Okay, hold on. You've top three. So Flash.
Okay, Flash. Ugh. Kind of want to go Green Arrow. Kind of want to keep. with the
Wow,
DC.
you are totally okay. Green
I
Arrow.
know.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is so hard. Doctor Strange.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
No Captain America. No Iron Man. I know. It's
Okay.
okay. Ask me in an hour, and I'm gonna flip the script.
Okay,
here.
so here's my three. Okay, first got to go with OG Batman. Gotta love Batman. I'm just like, ugh. The cave, the automobile,
so
the
not,
toys.
Not to bring down the others, okay? But I just had this conversation the other day because I have a kid, right, that is Batman obsessed.
And I'm very proud of that child.
Yes, okay. But I was
We
talking
share.
about not to discredit the others.
Don't-
This is my disclaimer. But Batman is so masculine.
Ugh. Yes.
Like he is just so masculine in a good way.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I do. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
do.
he's like, he's got it together. I mean, he's just got it together. I mean, you know what I mean? And he's doing the
Well,
right thing for the right
Maybe
reason.
Batman does, but Bruce Wayne not. Bruce Wayne needs a little something, something.
Well, that's where you come into play. Get that man straightened up,
I
okay?
mean, yeah. Bruce Wayne needs a little
Yeah.
little something,
But
something.
he's got a butler, you know what I mean?
But-
Oh, how wonderful, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they all. I mean, like.
Okay,
could
you
probably-
would have a butler, true.
Okay.
Okay, so my first one would be Batman. Gotta go back to OG, okay? Second, Iron Man. Oh, yes.
Okay, so I love me some Tony Stark. Okay?
Gotta love him. Gotta
I
love
do.
him.
Okay, so because Iron Man
And
used
it's
to be
the
like
not only he's
my-
got the humor, he's got
I
the,
know,
and he's
okay.
doing everything the right way, although he's not the wrong way. Yeah, and
I
again,
do. I get the okay. So because I was on the Tony Stark, like he was my ride or die, right?
Mhm.
Then he died. So
Well, they're gonna bring him back. They can't go on. They've
I
got
mean-
I think because I saw a trailer the other day.
spoiler alert.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well,
Spoiler alert, in
everybody,
case you did not know that
I think
that
they're
there
gonna-
might have been a
Mm.
death.
I know.
I
I just think
mean-
so. Okay, so now
But
my
see,
number 3, you're gonna be.
Here's the thing. I didn't like how they made him. How they did that to him.
I know it hurt me. I was hurting.
And so
I was actually hurt.
I'm a little
I was
crushed by
yes.
that.
I had to stop
So I
eating my
kind
popcorn.
of- so
It
I
was a
kind of
moment.
I kind of moved on.
I can't move on. I'm not moving on. I'm
I-
not.
I
I'm
do
standing
lo- I
strong.
do love
I'm
me
standing
some
strong.
Robert Downey Jr. I do.
Okay.
I do because, like I said, Iron Man used to be my
So
ride or
this
die.
is so my wild
So
card.
he died. So I'm no longer riding with him.
Well, I'm going to stay strong. I'm going to stay solid. Okay. My number 3 is, and this is really strange for me. Thor. I think it's just, I think
Thor
he's,
has never been on my radar.
and he was never on mine, but he's on my radar now
No.
because of his humor and I like his loyalty. I like he's doing the right thing. You got Loki over here just completely whatever. And then you got that other
Doth mother know you weareth her drapes?
Drake.
That was Iron Man.
Yeah. But anyway, and he's doing, I think it's I like the part where they're doing the right things for the right reason. And I think that's like Thor is doing it. He's got all this power, but he's a good guy. And I think that's where so Batman, Iron Man, and Thor for whatever reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went DC 2 out of 3. You went Marvel 2 out of 3.
Yeah. So there we go. National Superhero Day. But I love them all.
But I don't even know if like some people would consider mine. Like, what do you consider Green Arrow? A
Yes,
superhero?
absolutely. Well, sure. I would definitely. Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't my pick, but that's okay. You know what I
Have
mean?
you ever watched the series? There's other reasons.
Okay. Coffee club
Listen,
after dark. Okay.
I
Not
might,
morning coffee
I
club.
might
Okay.
be picking these superheroes, not based on the abilities and what they're.
That'll
gonna
be for
get.
the coffee club after show. Okay. Yeah. We're not. Yeah. So anyway, National Superhero
Also,
Day. Right.
Flash is the paradigm of love. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
And again, which superpower would you want to have?
Oh, invisibility. None of mine have that.
I said invisible too. Yeah. I think that'd be
I
fun.
mean, not gonna lie, the Doctor Strange cloak or
Oh my gosh! Open up
is-
the portal. Yeah, to open up a portal and jump in. Yeah, that
I
would be
mean,
kind of fun.
Open up a portal to that beach.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, Flash just running
I've
to the
not done that
beach.
with the kids lately. Close those portals.
I
They
mean,
get-
I just
Well,
I could do all the things.
that and then hang on, and to have a hammer and like to rain down thunder. I mean, like to have that or lightning and to have all
You're
that.
trying to make yours seem cooler than mine, but we've already established that mine can go to the beach in a matter of seconds. And
True.
yours cannot.
True. Okay, workers. Okay, this is also okay. Okay, National Superhero. Love that. Workers Memorial Day. Workers Memorial Day.
Workers Memorial Day,
Yeah, Workers Memorial
like
Day.
remembering workers.
Yeah, on Memorial Day, it shows like tragedy, and yes, and
Oh, like workers got hurt on the job
Yeah,
Memorial Day.
mhm.
That's really yeah.
it's also it's as known as a day of mourning, International Day. Yeah, International Workers Memorial Day. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The World Day for Safety and Health at Work Day. Safety and health,
Well,
very
that would go
important.
hand in hand.
Very, very much so. So those are some different holiday or some different days. This is Go Diaper Free Week.
Praise,
Praise God.
praise.
Yes. The day
yes.
whenever you don't have to buy diapers, it's a
Right.
golden day.
It is a golden day.
Medical Laboratory Professionals Week. Ooh,
Hey,
International
I know
Dark.
a guy.
Yeah, International Dark Sky Week.
Dark Sky Week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because it's gonna rain?
Yeah, kind of dark. Yeah.
Monday says not today.
Not today, Batman. Couple Appreciation Day. Decorating month, and I could see decorating month the whole month because I could see we're getting into the springtime. Springtime.
Summer.
Spring has sprung, right?
Well, it was about time.
Yeah.
I mean, a little delayed. So the only thing I ask is, winter, you delay too.
Yeah, please.
Listen, you do your part.
We're not complaining, just explaining there, right?
I might be complaining.
Yeah, a little bit. I
mean, I might be complaining. I mean, I love winter and what it brings, but it's just the cold. I stay cold.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yesterday I'm in a sweatshirt and everybody else is in a t-shirt. I was in
sweats yesterday.
I had big thick sweatpants on, and I tell you right now, that is so comfy.
There were zero regrets.
No, I had no regrets. No, my wardrobe, was it? Yeah.
I was in, so I underestimated. I was in a sweatpants outfit, and I still was freezing, and I'm like, man. I tell you what, though, I don't know if it was like location on where I was.
Yeah.
But the wind was not the wind when I walked out the door.
No. That baseball game was, I felt
so, I don't know. So we were in Laytonsville yesterday.
Yeah, that baseball game was very windy
and that
cold.
Wind.
It was freezing.
I think I could have done better without the wind.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because even whenever I got back home, there was no wind.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think you're totally right. Location.
Yeah, because I was not expecting that, and then it kind of threw me for a loop. So then I was just, cuddled up with myself.
Yeah, just all by myself, cuddling up.
I had a kid on me every 5 minutes.
Well, and you put them on you, and they keep you warm.
Well, they do, and then they start complaining.
So I sit in my lap.
My hair is in your face, or your hair is in my face, and I'm like, you're the one sitting on me, right?
Yeah, that's right. You chose.
You can move.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
All right. Well, speaking of, I'm going to change the subject a little bit. Yeah. And I think it is wherever you're at, because we actually then later went at the Clark County area, and it was actually really warm. So,
yeah. I also think it got warmer later.
I agree. Yeah.
So there was that. And I don't know where this lovely sun came from. And actually, Fletcher got burnt yesterday, too. And I'm like,
should we be surprised?
What is going on?
No, that sun finds Fletcher.
That sun does find Fletcher.
It points him out. Ooh, there he
shines
is.
Like the light from the sun.
That's exactly right. He glows. The exact age when your unhealthy, bad habits catch up with you. Oh, you get away with a lot of unhealthy habits in your 20s. In your 30s, it's harder to stay in shape. And by your 40s, it seems like you can do everything right and still not see any results. Well, here's a new study out.
What are we talking about? Like weight loss?
I don't know. We'll see. Researchers say they have pinpointed the exact age when bad habits start, like smoking, drinking, and non-exercising, start to trigger health problems. The age is 36. Scientists tracked the health of hundreds of children born in 1959 until they were 61. They found that those who regularly smoked, drank boozed, and lounged around in their younger years ended up sicker and more depressed. The average of those people's health started decline at the age of 36. One researcher says, our findings highlight the importance of tracking risky health behavior, tackling risky health behaviors as early as possible to prevent damage from building up over the years. But there's another way you could look at it. Enjoying the partying in your 30s, as long as you quit the bad stuff and ask for a gym membership on your 36th birthday. Do you agree with that or not?
Well, I don't really know how to compare.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, first, I'm not 36.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink and I don't smoke, so I don't
have any of that. Well, then you should be right.
Yeah, I mean, and then to each their own. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
If you drink and smoke, good for you. But like, I don't do that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have anything
Anything to
to,
go on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it looks like you're on the right track then. Looks like you're on the
Well,
right track.
I don't know.
possibly.
This energy drink might say
Yeah, I was
something
gonna
different.
say, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that, I do all things right, but I'm saying that drinking and smoking is just something that I don't partake in. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, and I'm trying to think of somebody. 36 is very precise.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Somebody, yeah.
I'm trying to
somebody doing
think
that,
of,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think it's habits, no matter what age you are or whatever. I think getting in good habits.
But to me, I think everybody's different. Like, it might be 36 for somebody. It might be 30 for some people.
Yeah.
It might be 40 for some. Like,
True.
I don't
True
know.
story, yeah.
I don't know.
To put an exact number, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. I think everybody's different. And some people might say, like, I drink and smoke, but what if, like, how do you know proportion? Like, like, how do you know this person drinks and smokes as the next guy? Like, I don't know how you really measure that.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You'd have to be like, we took 10 people or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
All right. So, okay, we're going to switch gears. Okay.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of the dumbest reason someone became famous in the United States.
The dumbest reason? Oh, I already got it.
Hang on, me too. I've got one too. So let's save yours. Save yours, and I'll save mine.
I know, but what if mine is this?
Okay, you go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Because I haven't not pre-read these. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll tell you mine. Go ahead.
Okay, you better not take mine after I say it.
Mine is that kangaroo lady from Australia. The one that at the Olympics, the kangaroo lady that danced or did the kangaroo dance at the Olympics. It was freestyle dancing, wasn't it? Freestyle dancing or something like that. Remember? And the kangaroo lady from Australia.
No, what do you mean? Remember? I'm the one that told you.
I know. Yeah, you are. But I'm saying, do you remember that? I just think, yeah. So and she became extremely popular in the U.S. I had watched that. It went viral.
Okay.
All right.
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is true. Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. And people, yeah.
Still.
I know.
Still.
I know.
And yeah.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
That's so funny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Okay, well, here we go. Number one.
All right, here we go. Wait, there's only one or there's multiple?
No, there's more. Okay. Yeah. No, these are how sometimes the dumbest reasons that someone becomes famous. Those two, I think that ours are really good, but I don't know if they made it or not. We'll see. Balloon Boy in 2009. The Balloon Boy hoax went viral when a couple claimed their 6-year-old son, Falcon, was trapped into a homemade balloon 7,000 feet in the air. There was a balloon, but the boy... Oh, there was a balloon, but the boy was at home in the attic. I have to Google that. I don't remember that. I don't know if I remember that. Okay. The Island Boys who went viral on TikTok and got desperate for fame.
I don't TikTok.
Honey Boo Boo. Boy, she went viral. I mean, she talked about going, yeah, she was famous in the U.S. Everybody was tuning in to see what Honey Boo Boo.
I think I watched a few minutes of an episode. I don't think I ever fully watched
Mama June and Sugar Bear.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even know now to be saying all that you're saying over there.
Yes, Honey Boo Boo. I guess it's Hawk. Oh my gosh.
What?
Do you remember Haktui? Remember that? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Mine was way better.
Mine too. Just about every reality TV show star, it says here. Okay, these are people that just silly how they came up in and became famous. Kim Kardashian.
I knew once you said reality stars that the Kardashians were going to be on.
Okay. The next one is the rest of the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Who are famous because they associate with Kim. Can you imagine? I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that at all, right?
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think that Kendall probably still would have got her modeling career.
Yeah.
And I think Kylie would have done something. I mean, I don't know about all that.
I don't get that either. But okay, the next one is the Jenners, who are famous for association with the Kardashians. So you have three different categories: Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians, and then the Jenners. Okay, I think enough of that. Okay, next one, Alex from Target.
Excuse me?
Alex from Target.
Nope, no clue.
Was he not the one that looked kind of like, okay, hang on. Yes, okay, let's go back. He looked like Kris Kringle. He looked like Santa Claus. Remember somewhat, but he was like, I remember a lot of women thought he was really handsome. Was that who it was?
What?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
He looked like a fit Santa Claus. I think that's the one, like they would ask him something and he would tell him where it was located at.
Oh, nothing to do with Santa Claus.
Oh, that's not him then. Okay. I don't know him then.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who.
27.
Oh, well, that's not the same person that I'm thinking of. There was somebody though that they used over the Christmas season. I don't know, but that's Alex from Target. Okay. This is actually what we're talking about is
He's net worth of $500,000 and he is 27.
Wow.
But he was 16 when this all happened.
Alex. Well, he I guess worked there. In the commercial he worked there. What's the dumbest reason someone became famous in the U.S. is what we're doing. Okay, Alex from Target. Number 11, being a teen mom.
Oh, because the show Teen Mom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Having 8 kids, or in the case, Octomom.
That's like John and Kate plus 8.
Yeah. Singing badly on American Idol. You know how they show the...
Yeah, that's kind of like a hand-in-hand with your Australian dancer.
Yeah.
Hip-hop dancer.
When things went wrong. Jake Paul for boxing and whatever else. These are silly, or the dumbest reasons that people actually went famous in the U.S. The guy that ate a bunch of hot dogs. I can't even remember his name. So if he's, I guess he made a lot.
That could be like the McDonald's guy.
What's the McDonald's guy?
I mean, he made that movie where he ate McDonald's every day for like.
Oh yeah,
so many days.
Yeah. Yes, they don't have him on here. Smashing a kneecap before an ice skating competition.
Oh,
that would have been years ago, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the ice skaters. Remember the one? Oh, I can't remember their name. This is the world's dumbest reason someone became famous in the U.S. Remember whenever the McDonald's coffee, the person didn't become as personally famous as they might have in the world, but the lawsuit did become legendary about the hot coffee from McDonald's. Remember that? Yeah. So I know there's a lot of other things that, like what you said and what I said, that actually have been dumb that made them become famous.
Yeah, right? But I don't know, define famous, because some of the stuff I'm like,
Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay, George Lucas finally explains why Yoda speaks backwards in Star Wars. Have you ever wondered why Yoda speaks backwards in Star Wars? Well, George Lucas finally gave us the answer.
I have not.
During the 45th anniversary screening of The Empire Strikes Back. Quote, because if you speak regular English, people won't listen that much. But if you had an accent or really hard to understand what he's saying, they focus on what he's saying. He basically said, I had to figure out a way to get people to actually listen, especially a 12-year-olds, to Yoda. So there we go. Why Yoda speaks backwards in Star Wars. Now we can sleep tonight. So to catch everyone's attention for those that were not listening, right?
You are losing me when you say Star Wars.
Star Wars. Okay. Well, I'm right there.
I don't know. Again,
I do know.
I
do know, but I'm going to be honest. I just honestly that was never kept me up at night wondering. I guess I just thought it was just something. I don't know. So which I love. I do love behind the scenes, and I love to know why they do the things they do. It is a fun. I like to see that, but anyway, there we go. Okay, the best way to save room in your refrigerator. Okay. If your fridge is crammed full, which yours is not.
I don't know. I feel like
Usually
I'm
not.
always full with drinks.
Really? Which means, yeah, you using the space.
It comes and goes. Like I had somebody the other day, it was like, your fridge is like so full. And I'm like, I love that.
Really?
I always have Gatorades, Capri Suns, water.
Well, I get you have
mean,
drinks, yeah, but yeah.
I feel like it's pretty full.
Okay.
I don't think my refrigerator doesn't stay full with food. It's more like my freezer and my cabinets if I have.
No, those cabinets.
Just because I don't keep leftovers in my refrigerator like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Because in the event, and this might be very bad, people everywhere roll your eyes. Because in the event, see, I don't keep, my refrigerator probably would be more full if I kept things. I don't keep things. Like if I'm fixing spaghetti and there's like a whole thing of spaghetti left, guess what?
It's going.
It's in the garbage. It goes. Could I put it in a little Tupperware thing and put it in the refrigerator? Sure.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Could I take leftovers from the restaurant and eat them the next day? Sure.
That's what I do.
I mean, I think that it would be probably more full if I did stuff like that, like actually kept things. I get rid of them.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, here's some best ways to save room in your refrigerator. Okay. Number 1, use square or rectangular storage containers. You're wasting space if you're using circular. Okay. And I think a lot of the restaurants.
I have a couple circular.
I think a lot of the restaurants use like the rectangular.
But how long are we keeping the food from the restaurants?
I don't know. It depends. You know.
I mean,
something green's growing over there. I don't know. Number 2, stack everything you can. Using all your vertical space in the fridge is key. Stacking it on top of each other. Stack away, right?
Well, you stack.
I do stack away. I stack. Okay.
The only thing that I use my Tupperware or whatever, my plasticware or what is it? Yeah, plasticware anymore is to gift it. Like, here, who wants these leftovers?
Right. Number 3, take food out of its packaging. Boxes are bulky and unnecessary. Now that is something. Okay, so let's go over this. Like sometimes, like if on Papa John's pizza, like I'll take it out of the box and put it like in a what's the storage bag? Like a, what am I trying to say? Like a
sandwich bag.
Sandwich bag, yeah, but it'll be bigger because the size is
hefty.
Like the big gallon size, yeah, because the pieces are bigger. So yeah, I'll do that, and that make more room. Yeah, so I get that.
Yeah, the pizza boxes are they take up, they're spacious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've had to do that though to make room. Because like my kids' Danimals yogurts, the box.
Yeah.
I also though will do it towards the end. So if there's like a few left,
yeah,
that's when I take the box out.
Well, I'm laughing because I'm thinking like if you get a big pizza from Mama Rose's Big Mama, it won't fit in the refrigerator. You have to take it. Like if you had leftovers, you'd have to put it in a storage bag.
I guess depending on how big your
refrigerator, it would have to be a deep refrigerator. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Billy Martin's has those deep refrigerators that deep.
Go get listen, this would be a great test. Go get you a Big Mama pizza and go to Billy Martin's store
and just and I'm sure that Tanya and Craig and Janice would all accepted. Let's just eat that pizza and then we won't have to worry about it, right? Okay. So take it out of its packaging. Okay. Skip organizing like baskets. All they do is take up extra space. You know, sometimes they'll sell you like extra baskets to put in your refrigerator. You don't need those. Skip those.
What are you talking about?
I guess they have like little baskets you can put in your refrigerator.
Who?
People.
Why?
To organize their refrigerator, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, see,
it's telling you not to do that. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Listen,
can you imagine?
Listen, my kids think that they need to be all up in that refrigerator.
Oh, yeah.
And then the dinging of the refrigerator. And I'm like,
Oh, and they don't care. They don't care if it dings. They'll
The
listen to that
boys don't.
ding.
The girl might.
The girl is like trying to raise those boys.
I know.
She is doing her best.
Her
That is
maternal instincts have
it's
kicked in early.
crazy. Yeah, she's raising them.
She thinks that she is like the boss.
She is
And if
the
I
boss.
say
She is.
something, she is only reinforcement.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
And
She is you talk about a police woman right
they
there.
don't take well
To that.
to her telling
that.
them what to do.
I love it though. Let's see here. Take advantage of the walls. They make suction cup caddies that are awesome, that are organizers that work because it doesn't take up previous used space. So you can get suction cups caddies. I do not have that. Can you imagine? Like, you talk about extremely like organized. I'm not that organized. Well, first of all, I could see those caddies with the suction cups being pulled down. They would pull them down.
In my head, like it always, okay, so this is what I've learned in theory, right? Okay, so I've been a mom going on 6 years, and I always have like these ideas in my head how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, am I sadly mistaken.
It's not gonna, yeah.
No, we can't. The expression, obviously we can't have nice things that stem from somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It 100% rings true in my house.
Absolutely,
like 100%. I don't know why.
100%. Yeah. Okay. Also, a lot of your veggies do not need to be refrigerated, like potatoes, onions, and garlic, and tomatoes can be left out on the counter. Mm-hmm. So you don't need to put them in the refrigerator.
Do you put your lemons in the refrigerator?
I do. I know you don't have to, but I do. Yeah.
I do as well.
Yeah.
I think, well, obviously once you cut something open, right? Like you have to.
Yeah. And then there's like a big, and it's even become a commercial on ketchup. Do you put ketchup in the refrigerator? Because you don't have to. And then it was so funny.
You mean like prior to opening or after? After
opening. You don't have to. No, this is what they say. So it's funny. This couple, this is a commercial where there's one was raised where it was left out, and then one was raised where it was put in the refrigerator. So what they did was they just bought two containers of ketchup. So he kept his out, or his refrigerator.
Mustard.
I'm assuming. I don't know. I refrigerate. I always get nervous in refrigerators. So, right? I don't know.
Having like, is there anything else like open sauces in your cabinets? I don't know about that. That makes me. Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I need to talk to somebody who does not put their ketchup in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
If you do that, we need to chat. I want to know. I want to know all the things.
Yeah. Right. So it looks like there was a mystery of the prank call during the NFL draft has been solved. Do you know about that?
The prank call I do not.
Well, I guess that's not nice. Okay, if you know football, you probably heard, is it Shedeur Sanders? He's the son of Deion Sanders, and he was a college quarterback who was supposed to be one of the top picks for the NFL draft. But he didn't go number 1 or 2 or 3. He was forced until the 3rd of the draft, where he was finally selected by the Cleveland Browns with the 144th pick.
Oh, yes.
But it's shocking, Fall. It wasn't the only mystery. Okay, one on day 2, the NFL draft on Friday, he was still waiting around with his friends and family for a call. When his phone rang, the person on the other side said they were the GM of the New Orleans Saints.
That's mean.
They said, "It's been a long wait. We're going to take you with our next pick, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that." And then they hung up. He was being filmed at the time. This is sad. And he was confused. Everyone was with him and asked what happened, and he didn't know. They eventually figured out that someone was trolling him or something. The thing is, it couldn't have been a normal prank call because he got his number specifically for the draft. So no one other than the team would have it. Ooh. Oh. Well, yesterday, the prank caller came forward. He was a 20-year-old Jax Ulbrich, He was the son of the Atlanta Falcons defense coordinator.
Ooh.
Yeah. Jax apologized on social media saying, quote, "I'm sorry I took away from your moment. It was selfish and childish. Could never imagine getting ready to celebrate one of the greatest moments in your life. And I made a terrible mistake and messed up the moment. Thank you for accepting my call earlier today. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me." Oh, why would you do that? You talk about because that's your career.
Only thing I can think of is because you're 20. I mean, right? Like,
Yeah, but
we all
still.
do things. I mean, I'm not excusing that because I don't think he should have done that. I think, I know this guy got a lot of flack with some of the comments he made prior to the draft.
Had you seen that?
Yeah, how he was gonna be the number one pick, and he was, all cocky and what have you. But
I think that goes along with it. I think that's okay. I mean, you're good. Be a little. That's okay. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what we were talking. We were having that conversation yesterday. Yeah, I agree. I think it's crazy that he didn't get picked sooner. But no, that's not cool. That's not cool. I mean, and it seems like maybe this guy though realizes what he did was wrong.
Yeah, I think he.
I mean, also at the same time when it's put out there, and you've done it, trying to dial it back or try to backpedal and trying to be like, hey, I've apologized. I don't really know what else there is to do.
Well, there's nothing else to
Right.
do. It just, yeah, I think it's very sad.
I know, but I'm sure the kid's super embarrassed. That seemed like a pretty, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the kid. I'm just saying that at 20, you're just so young.
I know. Right. Well, yeah.
But your dad, I'm sure his dad
I can't even imagine. Yeah, talk about, yeah. No, not
Did you live at home? Because you might not live at home now.
Yeah, trouble in River City. Definitely. All right, let's go back. You got a big night tonight? Gearing up, getting ready?
Super excited for tonight. If you're not coming, you're missing out. Comptroller Nishala, Elise Nishala, is coming to the office in Sellersburg, and she is coming to tell us about what's been going on up at the State House, what she's been up to, how she's been involved with the federal level, what she's doing here in Indiana, help us out. And then she's going to stay and decorate cookies with us, and Yay. I am so excited. I'm so excited. If you've never met her, this is a great opportunity to come and meet her. And yeah, I'm looking forward tonight. We've got quite a few RSVPs I'm looking forward to also having that fellowship with these people and being able to meet new people and then coming to check out what we're about, see what AFP's got going on and see how maybe, they would like to get involved. So yeah, big night. We have Ashley Garland coming in. She is actually from Lexington, Kentucky, and she is going to be telling us and explaining to us how holding our hands, whatever she has to do, because she would do it because she is fabulous, and she'll be coming and telling us, explaining whatever, like I said, teaching us about how to decorate this beautiful bouquet of flowered cookies.
Yes. Yum.
So I'm looking forward to that. The event is free and we are excited. We are ready. We are excited. Yeah, all the things.
Well, I'm thinking, and then the best part is you get to eat the cookie afterwards. If you
can do whatever you want with that cookie. It is your cookies. Yeah. You get.
I'm going to raise my hand. If anybody doesn't want theirs.
It's my understanding you get half a dozen. So you
get a half a dozen.
Yeah, you get 6 cookies. Yeah, you get. When I say a bouquet, I genuinely.
I thought it was like one cookie, like with 6 different flowers. Like
no,
six different cookies. Oh my goodness,
6 cookies.
Well, you can share that. Yeah, that's shareable.
Yeah,
I thought it was just one.
No,
it's like I couldn't possibly share this.
You get 6 cookies, and I've had some people already say, "I'm nervous. I don't know how to do. I'm not artsy or whatever." That is fine. That's why we called him the professional
cookie
decorator.
I think that the thing that I'm anxious to find out, do we, like, as a professional, okay, do you start like and outline the cookie first, or do you start like in the middle, like, and put your icing and then like work to the edges? I'm kind of, because you think of like a wallpapering.
TBD. I don't know.
I'm just wanting to know.
I'm not the professional.
Well, I always like
I've never seen one of her classes.
Okay, this is what I like to do
as far as cookie
decorating. I like to just have it like, what do you think it's going to be like? What do I think? And then I like to see if I'm right or wrong, because I would think that for some reason. You start in the middle and then you work your way to the edges. But it could be where you do like to do the outline, the piping, and then you bring it in. I'm 50-50 shot on those. I can't decide which way
Well,
she's going to go, how she's going to play this.
We will have to take some photos and see.
How is she going to play this?
Yeah.
Because I really want to know. And then will there be sprinkles? Will there be like, okay, like, so you get your,
Ashley.
you get your base color. Oh, I've thought of this. Don't think I haven't.
Oh no,
okay,
you're
so
putting. Listen, I hope to God that you are not messaging Ashley asking her these things.
No, I know. No, I just this is what I'm wondering, because I'm thinking that if the base coat, like if you do like a red, let's do a red flower for spring, right? I'm thinking of like for some reason I love red tulip, and I'm thinking, then am I going to put sprinkles on that? And then am I going to put which I like red and yellow together. They complement each other. And of course, McDonald's, we know, but put a yellow one next to it. There's so many ways to play it. Or would you go with, like mix it like with a red and pink, which is real popular right now. There's so many ways to play your bouquet, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, good old sunflowers also.
The black and the yellow. Yeah. Black icing though. What's your tongue and what's your teeth when you eat that?
Says the person that just talked about red. Like,
I don't know. It just seems like black's worse. I don't know. I guess red. Ooh, or dark blue. Oh my goodness. That's almost forbidden. Like those are just like dark blue, black, or you're like red. And it depends if it's a the buttercream, which is even harder. You know what I mean?
It's her own. It's her. She makes her own icing. So
whipped or buttercream? We don't know.
I don't know.
We shall find out. Because whipped doesn't for cooking or
I don't know. Maybe she has a mixture of both. I can't. I don't know. I'm not the professional.
But for the icing though, honestly, like if you're icing a cupcake or if you're icing, buttercream does better because it's thicker.
I'm a buttercream girl.
I know you are, but it's a thicker, heavier, and it will like last longer. But
Ashley says I'm a buttercream girl, and she'll take
she's
it.
buttercream.
But she also says
I like the whipped.
You've also never had my whipped.
I like now. I would not be mad if she whips out some whipped. I like whipped.
I don't know.
So if she whips out some whipped, I'm not even gonna be mad.
She's done her own thing. So
well, I like that. I like that.
I don't know. We're just gonna see.
I love that freestyle.
That's right. She is, I'm sure,
I'm all about that freestyle.
Baking her little heart out right now.
I love it. I love it. Love.
So yeah, no, tonight's gonna be fun. I'm super excited in more ways than one. I think excited to see Comptroller Nishala, and excited to decorate these cookies and have a great. Yeah, it's gonna be a great night. Gonna be a fun night. So we'll be looking forward to seeing all the photos and seeing everybody's artwork.
Yeah, how artsy. Show your arts, right? Show your artsy off. All right. Time's going by really fast. And also, anything else that we need to know, or you want to go ahead and thank our sponsor?
No, we did wrap up session. Just a little highlight. Yeah, we wrapped up session. We had some great wins with session, and Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. The tax cuts, like I said, Tax Cuts and Jobs Act is still on the table. So if we want to keep those taxes lowered and keep them that, and not have our taxes increase, we just still got to be on our federal elected officials and really ask them to, hey, let's get this passed. Let's make this permanent. And let's get this passed. So
let's do this. Love that.
Yeah, those are kind of the main things going right now. We got some other things coming up in the near future that we'll just keep everybody posted on as time goes by. But yeah, we've got the main things I think we've covered.
All right. Sounds like a game plan. All right. Thank you, Angel, for coming in with Americans for Prosperity. Keep up the great work. And let's thank our other sponsors.
Yes. Let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, First Harrison Bank, the Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Springs Valley Bank and Trust.
All right, let's have the best Monday ever.
That's right. Happy Monday.